Alright, welcome back. Now I'm just going to show you a few more things about printf. Oh, I forgot to mention conio.h, we need this header for the get function. Alright. Another thing you could do with the escape sequence \n, you could put it in the middle of the string right here. And wherever \n is, you'll see a new line. So it would print hello and then world in the next line. Like that. Now, if you wanted to do, there's some other things you could do with the escape sequences. There's \t, which will move the cursor to the next tab position before printing. So it will print hello, tab, then world. Right. Because the backslash is an escape sequence, what the compiler does when it sees backslash, it moves the next character and reads it and then combines the two into one character and uses it to perform the function. So if you wanted to print a backslash, what you'd have to do is actually use that escape sequence, 2 backslashes, and print hello \world. Alright. So let's do something new now. We're going to add 2 numbers. So we're going to call it project 2. Empty project. And we're going to right click, add new item, select CPP file again, adding 2 numbers.c. Right. If you remember, we use include stdio.h, standard input output header. Still going to use conio.h. Int main void. Alright, now we're going to introduce variables. Well, variables are basically location of storage of memory. So if you want to store an integer, use data type int, which shows the type of data that is going to be stored in the memory. Then you need to name the integer. So we're going to call it integer 1. So that is an integer variable named integer 1. So whenever you need to access data stored in integer 1, you just call the name of the variable integer 1. Another one, integer 2. Alright, we're going to have one last, sum. We're going to store the sum of the 2 variables inside this variable called sum. So the first thing we're going to do is printf a prompt. Right, enter the first number /n. Scan f %d at integer 1. What this will basically do, %d is a conversion specifier. Basically, whenever you need to manipulate variables, use the conversion specifier, which refers to that particular type of variable. Then you reference the variable here. You need the ampersand here. What that does, whenever you adding or placing data inside a location, you use the at, which basically, instead of referencing to the value that's stored in integer, you're going to reference the location of integer. Scanf is a function which allows us to read data inputted from the keyboard and store it inside integer. Inside integer 1, inside the variable. Going to have another prompt. Enter the second number. The same thing again. I'm going to scanf %d at, and you're going to say integer 2. Alright, now you're going to manipulate sum equal, the operator equal is going to assign a value stored, alright, so we're going to assign the value on the right into the variable on the left. So basically it's going to assign the value of integer plus integer 2, that's going to be assigned into the variable sum. So then after you have that, printf the sum is %d. You need to conversion specifier for integer again, which happens to be %d, and then you're going to print sum. So basically wherever you see %d will be replaced by the value after the comma. Then use getch again to pause the screen, and you close your main, you run your program. Enter your first number, we're going to say 10, and second number 3. Let's say print sum is 13.